guys, what's going on? It's your boy Kenny Love, and I'm back with Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger. Man, this episode was funny. It was more comedic episode than it was action packed. Okay, it's not gonna be a long review, guys, because it was more, like I said, it was more comedic aspects of the whole entire episode um than it was any action. So it was more funny. I suggest you guys check it out because it had me in stitches. Okay, what happened was, the commander, Raptor, Suguri, um, s- uh, it was Stinger, and Spada. You remember all of their team are going into the past to try to find out what the truth behind Don our mages. Where is he, and why he's not dead, because Saguri is supposed to kill him. Supposed to have killed him. So the Rangers are going back in time. So the thing is, they Raptor, hears there's some intruders on the Orion. So now they're going to find out what's going on and everything. So they find that, so they're actually going around they leave the deck to go try to, find out what's going on. However, someone Suguri, he does not move. He tells everybody bye. So I think it was Spada that goes back and gets him and said, "No, you're coming with us." So he was like, "Oh, holy moly!" So they go out and Raptor. It was like Spada and Suguri. They found they found one guy. I guess it was one or two. Then you had Champ and Stinger. They found two, and the commander, he had one. So what was funny was the one that gave commander the most problems was the girl. And Champ, okay, before we get into that, what happened, Spada and Seguri, they talked to one of the invaders, and they was telling them they was coming to join them because they was sick of the job matter treating them the way they do, because actually they didn't know these guys could talk. And they said the reason why they couldn't talk was because of the helmet that they put the helmet on, and it restricts them from communicating. I'm sitting here, something isn't right about this. But we move on. So Saguri said the same thing. He doesn't, he was like, something isn't right, but he keeps it to himself. So the job matter invader keeps, telling saying that, they was, I think Spada asked how they got on board, and he said, while you guys were having your barbecue, that's when we all ended up, getting on, we going on board. So they're like, oh my God, so we let our guard down. And so they're talking about it. So the commander, he's running around now, mind you, he's old, but yet he's moving around, he's running around doing all this stuff, trying to capture the girl. He hits his head. Then once he hit his head, then he goes back and try to chase again. Something else happened and he gets electrocuted and it hurts his back. So I was just like, oh my goodness. You guys, Stinger got one of the guys in the sharpshooter, and he got Champ over there manhandling one of them, and so they took him back out to the deck. So they're trying to figure out what the deal is. Come to find out, they've been double crossed. One of the other job matter invaders is on the ship, so they basically say, Akubata asked them to, she said she would promote them to top rank if they, go back in time and destroy those rangers while they were back in time, so they wouldn't be able to come back. So they start messing with the ship's coordinates and everything, and it just goes completely crazy. But they didn't do too much damage. But back in the present day, Hammy is still kind of sad that it's basically her fault. The reason why, um, it's basically her fault for Naga going off the way he did, and so she's basically trying to figure out, are they gonna ever get him back? So Balance is telling her, "Don't worry, we're gonna get him." Lucky even says the same thing. So they basically try to cheer her up. So they're on top of a building, and Hammy is still feeling depressed because, like I said, it's her fault. She meant well, but it's still basically her fault. The reason why Naga is the where he is right now. So what happens is that she basically, says she's gonna, they're gonna work to try to get him back. Now, there was one thing I forgot to tell you guys in the beginning when when Spada was talking to one of the invaders, they basically go over the history of how their team became what it is and how they got all the Q globes. So the invaders were like, they were so impressed and everything. So after that, they basically start, so they crash land in a prehistoric time. Now they see this big old dinosaur, and I think uh, well, I don't know if it was Spada or the commander. They thought it was Donna Mage, and they was Raptor told them no, we're in a wrong era. So they basically goes to start, the what you call it, the Job Matter guys, the invaders. They started, saying they're gonna take out the Rangers right then and there. So what was so funny, they do a roll call, and their roll calls are mimicking the Rangers, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty funny, but cool. But then the commander said, "You know what? We don't even need to transform for them. We're gonna go ahead and take them out." So they end up doing their transformation. I mean, they end up doing their roll call, and Captain leads the Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger. By the time he does it, he injures his back, and I mean, he falls to the ground. He literally falls to the ground as they're doing their roll call. He completely falls, and everybody tells him, "Do not overwhelm yourself." And he's like on the ground saying, "Can somebody help me up?" Guys, this episode is so hilarious. I don't think you guys should pass this one up. This was really, really funny. So they're going into battle and they're battling the guys. So they take them down with no problem. The commander's still on the ground, and I think Spada and the rest of them was about to take out the other guys. But what was funny, Suguri he transforms and he sends out his Phoenix finisher, and he destroys them all with no problem. And it was like, what was that? He was like, oh, but I forgot to tell y'all, the the job matter invaders tried to turn Suguri against each other, tried to turn him against the guys. But back in the present day, Garu said he didn't trust Suguri yet. But Lucky told him, he said, "Nah, look, man, we don't get along. We didn't get along at first, but our goals are the same." So that's basically why he has, our goal is the same. And in the past, basically, Suguri says the same thing. He said, "Yeah, they may get in my way, they may slow me down, but you know what? Our goals are the same, and we will rewrite history, and we will make a new legend." And guess what? I'm fighting with them. So he destroys them all, and that goes back to the Orion. So Raptor got them on the right course to where they're supposed to be going. And it was, like I said, guys, this episode was hilarious. I suggest you guys do not miss this one. Check it out. Oh my God, guys, I can't really even tell you. It was funny as heck. Give it a try, but That's all I got for you guys today. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This your boy Kenny. I will have some more videos coming for you guys soon, but don't forget to check out Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger episode 27. And this is your boy, and I am out.